The Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Good morning. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to treat you to an ice cream, an apple pie, and diabetes. Diabetes. I'd like to treat you to diabetes. Actually, I'm surrounded by diabetes. Now, one of the things I've learned to do is laugh at people with type 2 adult onset diabetes. And you ought to be laughing at people with type 2 adult onset diabetes every 15 or 20 minutes. I went to see a doctor. And I think the most important thing he said to me was, Wilford, I'm going to give you diabetes. Wilford, if you want to get type 2 adult onset diabetes, I'm going to give you type 2 adult onset diabetes. And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly the way it's been. Now, I'm not perfect, and I've eaten ice cream and apple pie and ice cream and my medicine and people with diabetes. And have a good day.
This presentation is brought to you by Liberty Medical, helping you to manage your diabetes and get the supplies and support you need so you can live a better life.
Honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more! Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait! Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time.
Nap Time! When they just won't shut up. Nap Time is not legal in the following states.
Dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend. You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right, we'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell, the only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with the piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world.
He's talking Pop-Tarts.
And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe Tart dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so friggin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Everybody, come along with us.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so friggin' good.
Yeah.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Pop-Tart!
With butter?
Mr. Agosi, I know you're very busy, but can I have your autograph?
Certainly.
You know which movie of yours I love, Mr. Lugosi? The Invisible Ray. You were great as Karloff's sidekick.
Karloff? Sidekick?
Fuck you! Karloff does not deserve to smell my shit! That limey cocksucker can rot in hell for all I care!
What happened?
How dare that asshole bring up Karloff? You think it takes talent to play Frankenstein? It's all makeup and grunting.
Bella, I agree 100%. Now, Dracula, that's a role that requires talent.
Of course! Dracula requires presence. It's all in the eyes and the voice and the hand.
That's right. That's right. You seem a little agitated. You want to go outside and get some air?
Bullshit! I'm ready now. Roll the camera.
Lights on, and at 2 a.m. all drunk and full of smoke. My wife said I have had enough. That said I'm sick. Get out!
Fuck
so
you!
I went out to Kelly's pub across the edge of town. And I told the boys my story, and we had another round.
Fuck you! Bullshit!
Now we'll drink and fight. We'll drink and fight. And I might see a pretty girl, I'll sleep with her tonight. Yes, I'll drink and And Mary McGregor, well, she was a pretty whore. She'd always greet you with a smile and never lock her door. But on the day she died, all the men in town did weep. For Mary McGregor finally got some sleep. Now we'll drink and fight. We'll drink and fight. And if I see a pretty girl, I'll sleep with her tonight. Yes, we'll drink and fight. A child, I'm told. I gave her my heart, and she gave me a cold. So now I sit standing here, out in the pouring rain. I'll stumble back to Kelly's pub, and cry away me pain. I'll drink and fight. We'll drink and fight. And if I see a pretty girl, I'll sleep with her tonight. And I'll drink and fight.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Hey, testing everybody, testing. Are we on the air? Yeah, we're on the air. Oh my God, renovations here in the studio just happening. I mean, it's amazing what $48 at Walmart can do for you. It really does. I mean, you over here thinking about IKEA and all these other jokes.
Well, actually, the desk was $25.
Oh, was it $25?
Yes.
Oh, I think you gave me like a $48 number here.
No, that was for the chair if I was going to get another chair.
Oh. Well, we got it all set then, right?
Yeah.
We're good to go.
I can just remove the arms completely from that one, and it'll be fine.
Damn straight. Oh, man.
But yeah, that little $25 desk is going to make a big difference.
So let me go ahead and just retract what I said. A $25 Walmart investment does a world of difference here, doesn't it? Ooh, hello. Yeah. Well, it's Friday, everybody. We made it. February the 19th, 2021. Yeah. What are you doing over there?
I am breaking down the boxes that the Play-Doh came in.
Oh, yeah, we still have this Play-Doh sitting around here. We over here sniffing it for, good luck. We have like the... and if you haven't joined us in the... Over here, let me just show you something here. This is Play-Doh grown-up scents. And doesn't it say...
It says what the scents are. Well, I think it says it on the box. That one is Spa Day.
This is Spa Day. You know what? I think it's better if we actually had this and we just go ahead and sniff them. And try to guess it. That is not Spa Day. That's Play-Doh Day. That smells like Play-Doh.
I think that one smells like lotion.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, you know what they have? It's the logos onto the pictures. Yeah. So it's like Lawnmower Man or something like that.
I think it was...
Oh, God, yeah, it smells like grass. It smells like grass wet up my ass. Yeah. Anyway, so
it's called Lord of the Lawn.
Lord of the Lawn? Yeah. They had some pretty cool names over there. Oh, man. What's going on, everybody? Let's give a shout out. Karen Hatan is on there. Martin Jones, he's peeking in on overseas over there, staying up way past his bedtime. John Monroe from the Just for Fun family there in Georgia. Or I should say from the Just for Fun family. A lot of people from Just for Fun are not in Georgia. Tony D, known by Anthony Richard, his screen name. He's checking in. Wish I had lots of Dougs to play with. Dougs with a bunch of money signs. I'm over here thinking that he's just had a bunch of money. He wishes he had a bunch of money to play with. Anyway.
I'm guessing.
And, of course, Karen checking in from freezing Alabama. So I'm over here thinking it's like, Karen's up there with David because David has to take a test up there to get his license so he can get it down here in Florida. Go figure. I mean, it's a long...
Yeah, why does he have to get it in Alabama?
So apparently he had his license in Alabama.
Okay.
And he let it lapse. Tried to get a license down here in Florida and said it's like, well, you can't because he had to provide tax records and he was being paid under the table and stuff like that. Oh my God, Matty Rock. When was the last time we heard from Matty Rock? I think it's been eons. I didn't even think he was still alive. I thought he drowned in the news van.
I see his wife posting on Facebook quite frequently, but
the last one I saw was him like blow drying the carpet or something. It was something he was doing something inside, some type of cleaning. Looked like Molly maids. But anyway, last time we heard from Matty Rock was like freaking forever. Only 2 months ago. No, it was way before then. I remember 2 months ago, or do I?
Do you?
I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe it was 2 months ago. It could have been 2 days ago, for all I know. I mean, who cares? Just glad to see Matty Rock is still alive. Texas, John Monroe, Texas is getting battered, and he said getting, Gettein, getting. They need help big time. I don't know what they need help with. They need a shovel. That's all they know.
Some heat.
Yeah, they need a shovel. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was talking, I think, about Party 95.5, which, by the way, never got off the road by the chance. It just me and him. I don't know if you know the story, but me and him go way back to before I met you. Way back before a lot of things.
A lot of things.
It was before a lot of things. So basically, what had happened is, see, there's one time at band camp. We started internet stations together, and it was way before this whole. It was really way before Facebook. So we were broadcasting literally on on websites. So he had a station called Party 95.5, and I honestly think it was only on, like on the streaming platforms like TuneIn and stuff like that. I don't even think he had a website, and if he did, it sucked. So I just I met up with him and I said, hey, this is kind of cool. You mind if I broadcast? Yeah, okay. And then I said, listen, I could probably do this my own. I can do something like this by myself. So I started a station called Power One Radio. It was loosely based on the Tampa station, the Power Pig. So it's like, this sounds like a good name, and I just went ahead and started playing, really sick ass, dance hits. And it's like, we kind of had it going. We kind of had a war going on. Not that it really mattered, but it was internet radio. So he says it's up and going on TuneIn, and I have my own station app. Well, dude, where is it? I haven't heard shit from you. You haven't posted on Facebook. I haven't seen shit from you. Again, I thought you were dead. He said, oh, it's running now. Well, where's it running? Where's it running? Number one, you have to have licensing now. I mean, licensing is big. We used to be like running a station for like $30 a month. Now the only place you can go to get like a broadcast license is this place called Live 365. What?
That was back when you had like Napster and all of that stuff.
Exactly.
Where you could get your music for free.
Exactly. It's like all this Napster shit and just this underground, what was it, LimeWire or something like that? Was it?
Yeah, that was after Napster got shut down.
Yup. I think LimeWire was called something else before then, but it was the same premise.
But LimeWire was...
What's up, Martin?
Was kind of like the underground after Napster got shut down and they started charging royalties for...
My God, I remember downloading so much porn off LimeWire. Not even funny. Just stuff that I'm thinking, ooh, damn, this is something interesting. I mean, there was a lot of... Anyway, so, yeah, we downloaded a lot of music, a lot of remixes and all that stuff. So, and it basically, he ended up shutting down first. I'm thinking, I win. I kept my station going until kind of like when I met you, so to speak. So, and then, of course, I gave up on it and just like, you know what, this ain't doing a whole lot anymore. I mean, I'm just kind of sick of it. Let's just go ahead and, just do this. Let's do the talk show. Do something like that involves personality. And Matty says, okay, let's do it. And then, of course, he came up with the original name. He was the actual one that came up with the original name, Mad Talk Show. And we ran with it. And we thought he was going to be a big part of it, like, doing remotes and stuff like that. Like, either remote call in or maybe having him on the show as a remote, like, tapping in somehow. I don't know how, but now it's a lot more easier than it was like 6 years ago. But, he never was. Easy, your wife is there, but I know my wife's there, believe me. She knows what a nasty guy I am. Martin says, I thought LimeWire it was good for the porn. See, even Martin knows what it was all about. Even there overseas, he knows what it's all about. Well, yeah, you were a music person, yeah. I was too, but it's like, I'm a dude, I'm going to download some porn. And this is before all the free websites. This is before you had Pornhub, which you can go on and for free. X videos and all these other freaking things. OnlyFans, whatever the hell that is. That's something new. I have never heard of that before. So it's like all this stuff here. You didn't have any of this stuff. You got your stuff out of LimeWire and hope to God your stuff wasn't hacked. Or viruses that shut it down.
I was going to say, that's how you get a virus, downloading porn off of LimeWire.
Yeah. Well, you could have gotten the virus downloading music off LimeWire. Well,
you had to be careful with the music, too, but...
Yep, Maddie says the next day the PC had a blue screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right, exactly. That's
blue screen of death.
That's it. That's when everything just went down the freaking toilet. Yep. So it's just... Listen, it was back in the good old days. It was like the wild, wild west. And we had our fun. I blue screened a couple of computers using LimeWire to download music. I blue screened a couple of computers just in the middle of DJing. Well. One time I DJ'd, it was a wedding. The blue screen came up in the middle of me doing a set. The other blue screen was me DJing a strip club, which I was glad to. So I get to go home. Thank you. I'm not getting any money anyway. It was freaking slow. Which, honestly, I don't know how these damn clubs stay in business. Because half of them are slow to begin with. Unless you're like a really big name, like Diamond Dolls in Tampa. I mean, it's or a chain. Like, I think Scores is a chain from New York, Miami. They had one in Tampa. And there were nude bars. So it's like, unless you're a big name, how the hell do you survive? And then you get these hookers bouncing around the clubs. It's like, God, it was. John saying midget porn, Bridget the midget. I'm not even going to go there because chances are midget porn, no, I don't find them to be attractive. I'm sorry. I'm over here thinking they got the body or the skin length of a human in a midget. So, I mean, you have all these wrinkly fingers and wrinkly... No, I'm not into it. Not into it at all. There is no attractive midgets that are out there that's going to make me want to watch midget porn. It's just not. It ain't happening. So let's just stop it all.
I don't know. I've heard the men's,
Got your tongue over there? What's going on?
It's almost like a kickstand.
Let's
put it that way.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the midgets they're talking
appendage.
about. I'm thinking the midgets they're talking about are the female midgets that are taking in like the 10-inch black cocks. It's like they're almost as big as them. They're trying to take them. Just imagine. You know what? It was just picture this. Jeff Dunham sticks his hand inside a puppet. That's basically the midget porn with a 10-inch dildo. Or a 10-inch black cock. You have the midget. You got the arm stuck up there and you just wave him around and play. God, anyway.
Oh, you're weird, honey.
I am weird. I am.
I married you though. So what does that say about me?
That just says you don't know shit about anybody, really. What did you get yourself into? That's the thing.
I married weird.
Listen, you're not innocent either. I mean, you're a Backstreet Boy, teeny bopper fan. I mean, it's like... And you're still like that. You haven't grown out of it. So? People grow out of that stuff.
I didn't.
Well...
I mean, it's
by the way,
like
is that concert still on? Have they canceled it yet?
So far, it's still on for June.
June? Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be sweating to the oldies out there in the frickin' auditorium. With the Backstreet Boys. That's going to be interesting.
Where is it at? It's at the...
It's going to be at the amphitheater, isn't it?
I think it was at the amphitheater.
No, it's at the amphitheater. Unless it's at the Ice Palace, maybe.
I don't even remember anymore.
You know what?
Honestly,
if it happens,
I gotta figure out how to get the tickets because I don't have them anymore.
Honestly, here's the thing.
They were emailed to me, and I don't think I have the email anymore.
If this... Well, we can figure it out. That's not a problem. But if it still happens, I'm sure we'll find out where it's at.
Yeah.
By the way, Backstreet Boys is still on. It's over at... What? Say it again?
I know June 22nd was the rescheduled date.
Maggie says new mic sounds great. Thank you. $129. Kind of save some money instead of going to the full out big time mics that Scotty has. I mean, he's got the $400 ones. And it's like, no way, I'm not spending $400 on a mic. You know, I was almost just ready to say, just going to stay with the freaking the Shores that I had already. But I get this. It's not bad. It's got its own, like, buffer here. The cover. Yep. I got my own cover. You guys have to spit in yours and save it for another day. Oh, my God. Hey, 813-699-5353. You can always give us a call. Give us a ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling if you want. Karen's not here today. David's not here today. They're up there and freezing their ass off. I'm telling you. anybody that is not living in Florida or hasn't thought about moving to Florida and actually trying to make it happen, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Because right now, and by the way, I did take a look at the map. It was 3/4 of the country was covered in snow, not 3 states.
No, they said there were 3 states without snow on the ground.
Yeah. John Moreau says, heavy metal here, Black Sabbath and Ozzy, Ronnie James and Iron Maiden. Hey, listen, everybody's got their thing. By the way, if you're into heavy metal, John, you need to check out the UG.media, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Martin Jones, who's in there in the chat, he does a metal show. Make sure you go and check it out. The UG.media. And that's also one of our affiliates, too. So, booyah. Sending our love over there. Sending our love to Martin. Martin at the UG.media. Because everybody needs a change in pace when you go ahead and have somebody sitting in your face. Well, Karen actually is, Karen's actually doing some work. I got 15 memes already. I
sent you a few, too.
Did you?
Did.
All right. Well, I'll make sure I check that out. Oh, yeah. I see. What is this one? What was this one? Oh. Gotcha. So anyway, by the way, sad news for anybody that likes the episodes of Mom. They're coming to an end. Effective this year. Season 8 is coming to a close on May 6th. That means the season finale is now currently the series finale. News of the show's conclusion came after the series co-lead Anna Faris departed from the sitcom after season in the middle of season 8. Why did she leave again? Anybody know? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I mean, that
show's pretty funny, though.
It is, but it was funny with her in it.
Yeah, I don't know how it works without her. I haven't watched the new episodes.
We did once, but I don't think we gave it a chance.
We've just been watching it like on reruns on Nickelodeon at night. On Nick at Night.
John, we're just talking about random BS right now. You can bring your own topic. You ever think about streaming on Vaughn Live? First off, I didn't know Vaughn Live was still even up. Isn't that another, freaking virus website? Vaughn Live? I knew there was all these websites that you can go live on. I forget the names, but they were kind of kooky. Vaughn Live.
Vaughn Live.
Vaughn Live. I want to go on Vaughn Live. Oh, Vaughn Live TV, excuse me. Vaughn Live. You know what? You know one of the mediums I haven't tried is Twitch. Somebody told me Twitch is actually pretty good to go ahead and get an exposure. But then the same person that told me that said TikTok was good. But I don't have anything creative for TikTok. Yeah, I see a lot of people broadcasting on Vaughn Live.
You were going to make me do a TikTok.
Did I?
You were gonna.
I was going to make you do a TikTok?
You kept saying that you were going to record me
maybe there was a day
imitating Stefan and
yeah,
put it on TikTok.
No, maybe I thought one day your breath smelled bad and you needed a TikTok. I mean, or
you mean a
Tic
Tac?
Yeah, and you...
You've never said that to me.
I never said that. No. And I will never say that. I value my life too much. Maddie said, no, I have not thought about going on Vaughn Live, nor will I ever go on Vaughn Live. I think it is generic, and there's no reason for it. What am I going to get? Maybe an extra couple of views? Please. That's it. No Vaughn Live for me. Yeah. So we got stuff to talk about. Usually the first 30 minutes is when we're doing random BS, and half the time it's with people that are not living here. So unfortunately, we know everything that's going on with each other. We got to get back to Disney, though. Disney is missing us, and we're missing Disney. He's big enough to ride some of the roller coasters. I think we just need to do a day trip and get out of here. You know, he's big enough to ride the mine train.
Yeah, he can do Mine Train. He can do... Well, he did Slinky already. We can do...
He'll like Mine Train. I know he will. Just to sway into the seats.
Even right now, it's pretty warm. We could maybe do... whatchamacallit? Cali River Rapids, because wasn't that the same height?
No, Cali's like 40.
Was it?
I'll double check. But he could have gone to 40 by now.
I don't know. He hit a growth spurt all of a sudden.
Yeah. Karen needs to call because I got an invite for a bachelor party for March 6th, which I think is the same day as the wedding, at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
Number one, who in their fucking mind is going to go at 6 a.m. for a bachelor party? Unless that's when the bachelor party ends. I mean, that might be different.
Doesn't make any sense.
And unmarried days are numbered. Let's see how the balls roll and bowl and the groom. A few games of drinks and food. Don't forget to bring the groom a gift to get his wedding night heated up. You want me to bring? You want me to bring some anal ease? You want me to bring some preparation H? He's going to get backdoored? What's going on? What are we going to get the person? I don't know. Erica, what's up, Erica? How you doing? Matt says, not at all. It's great, he said. I think he's referring to the Vaughn Live comment I made. Are you broadcasting on Vaughn Live? Matty, why don't you call in? Tell me what your show is all about, what your station is all about, because I haven't seen shit about Party 95.5. I don't even know if you're still calling it that. Party 95.5. Party Station Interactive. Let's see. Party 95.5. Oh, Pajama Party. I see Party 95.5 with pajama parties. Is that it? Streamer. Newport Richie. It's in Spanish. Party 95 is in Spanish. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Anyway. Not calling. All right, whatever. Don't call. I don't care. The hungover drunks from the night before start drinking at 6 a.m. Cure that hangover, John Moreau says. I don't know about curing any hangover. I think if anything I'm going to drink, it's going to add to the hangover. I mean, sorry, when you go ahead and drink, that tells me you're adding to the hangover. Dude, you have Alexa. No, I don't have Alexa. I'm not that cheap. I have Google. Fuck Alexa. Alexa's a cheating whore. And actually a transgender in Newport Richie. Watch out. And by the way, it's do. D-O, not do. D-U-E. Do you have Alexa? Do I have to be the spelling Nazi? Do you used to be a spelling Nazi when somebody was chatting with you? Did you ever say, it's two, T-O, and not T-O-O or T-W?
No, I just say it in my head.
But you think of it, though.
Or I'll say it out loud, but then they're not there to hear it. But no, I'm not one to say anything.
I
happen to have one friend that does that kind of stuff constantly.
Yeah.
And I won't name any names or anything, but...
Melissa?
No.
Oh, Erica?
No.
Nicole?
No.
See, you don't have to name names. I'll name the names. You just tell me when I'm right.
Well, you're going to be guessing for a while.
Stacy?
No.
Oh, okay. That's all I know.
Stacy's my boss.
Yeah,
Do you really think...
Do you really think she's listening?
Errors?
Yes.
No.
And she probably does the errors on purpose. You said her and I have the same personality.
She is pretty sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was leaving work today at 1 o'clock, and she's like, "How are you leaving so early?" And I told her that I reminded her that my client had a doctor's appointment, so
yep.
I was done, and she's like, "All right, I'll let you go this time."
And I'm over here, it's like saying, well, if that was me, it's like, no, you're going to allow it all the time. Yeah, anyway, that was boring.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah, boring though.
What?
It was, sorry.
Boring.
All right, anyway. Okay, so we're past the 30-minute mark. We're going to go and take a break. Play a couple of songs, enjoy the tunes, and we'll come right back. We got some topics coming on. Let's see. Jeopardy is going through its co-host carousel. There is a restaurant not following COVID restrictions. It's got a story. Trust me, we'll get into that.
Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance.
No, Geico cannot save me hundreds on car insurance. Go shut up. As a matter of fact, it doesn't save me much in car insurance anyway because I try to add my wife's car and it goes up. And Kim Kardashian's in the news. So we got all that going on. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay the fuck tuned.
Rewind and rewind. The Charles Richardson Show will be right back.
It's too loud. I would much rather listen to Justin. Stop it.
should kill this kid. Don't worry, I have a bag.
Why is that bag so small?
Because he's 8!
Oh, shit.
Here we go again.
Okay. Today, we're going to talk about how great chicken nuggets
If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Chicken, chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, 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 yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, 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 yeah. I love chicken nuggets, it's true. I bet I love chicken nuggets more than you do. If you don't like chicken nuggets, we can't be friends. Me and chicken nuggets till the very end. Honey mustard barbecue, sweet and sour sauce. Can I get 3 of each? I'm gonna eat them all. If you like chicken nuggets, then you know just what to say. I love chicken nuggets and I eat them every day. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Sing it. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, 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 yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, 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 yeah. I eat chicken nuggets when I eat. I eat chicken nuggets while I'm in a tree. I eat chicken nuggets when I'm drinking tea. I don't want 5 or 10, I want 23. Chicken nuggets is my favorite food. Eat them anytime, I'm always in the mood. If you like chicken nuggets, then you know just what to say. I love chicken nuggets and I eat them every day. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Sing it. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, 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 yeah. Sing it. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah, 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 yeah.
Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
They might be on vacation, but you can go ahead and call them next week or something like that. It's Hulk Hauling and Contracting. Make sure you go ahead and give them a call. If you need any type of work done around the house, small, odd jobs, lawn maintenance, tree trimming, and of course hauling, anything, go ahead and give them a call. David is on the case. Yeah, Chase is on the case. I need better glasses. 941. I know, right? 941-204-1264. David is the man. He is a good guy. Honest work. He'll give you a fair price. He's not going to rip you off like most of these people. 941-204-1264. Serving all of South Florida. Go ahead and give him a call for any type of odd jobs that you may need done around the house because, let's face it, you're too fucking lazy to do it. He's not. At least he doesn't think so.
We won't be keeping him busy fixing my car anymore.
No, that's it. No, that's done. That's done and over with. Sold. Gone. Maddie says, I need better tunes after listening to the Chicken Nugget song. Listen, that type of music is what goes on the party station, is the Chicken Nugget song. That's the Kid Rock. The Kid Rock. No, not Kid. Kids Bop. Shit. Anyway. Hey, Kim's in the news. Kim Kardashian. It is official. She is on the market. The reality TV star filed for divorce from Kanye West on Friday, February 19th. Today. This is from News. Today. Kim has requested joint legal and physical custody of their kids. How is that possible? How can you get joint physical custody?
As in, you have them part of the time and they have them the other part of the time.
Karen, you need to call me about this bachelor party. I think the times are fucked up. So, all right, so basically, but it's 7 days. How do you figure it?
So legal custody would be like, okay, legally I have custody, but I might not have them all of the time when they're legally allowed to be with me.
So legally,
physical would be like, okay, they're physically with me whenever they're they're able to be with me, kind of thing.
Okay.
So you can have 50-50 legal custody, but really they spend more time with dad, or they spend more time, but physical meaning that they actually do spend that much time with that parent.
Insider says it's gotten to the point where they haven't spent time together as a married couple in months. They've seen each other for the sake of the kids, but have been living separately. Kim knows the marriage is over. She's known for a while. So she's 40 years old, believe it or not. I mean, you take a look at her and she's barely 25. But 40 years old, looks pretty damn good for 40. She held off officially submitting divorce documents out of concern for the little ones. Again, the source to E! News says she wants to make sure she's making the right decision.
Didn't they just have a baby a few months ago?
I don't think so. I think that was a couple of years ago.
No, I think there's another one that's younger.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, John, she is my wife, and her name is Alyssa. So you may call her Alyssa. So I put no end time. No, you need to call me. How the hell is the bachelor party going to be held at a bowling alley?
There's nothing wrong with it being held at a bowling alley.
No, there is.
At 6 a.m., there's a problem.
There is a problem there. The strippers aren't going to be awake. Well, actually, they are going to be awake at 6 a.m. They're going to be ending their shift. John says them Kardashians are poison, but they're rolling in the dough. Well, they are. I mean, and so is Kanye. Listen, it's not like they're going to be hurting for money. Nobody's going to be paying anybody alimony. I mean, not in this type of case. I mean, it's just, listen, it happens. This is Hollywood. They're not going to stay together. You think a hot piece of ass like Kim's going to be married to one black man? No, she's going to have multiple ones. She needs at least 3 because he has 3 holes to fill. And 5 if you include the ears. But then again, I'm just saying, ear sex. It's a thing. Says not about the marriage. She'll always care for Kanye, but it's over between them. I wonder if it's over, but they're still banging. Do you think that's possible? Listen, it's over, but we can fuck every now and then.
They haven't been together as a married couple for a long time.
Yeah, which means they're role playing. Maybe Kanye's the submissive one and Kim's being like the BDSM mistress. You know what I'm saying? It's not married couple. It's more like a mistress type thing.
No.
I fixed it. Well, Karen just doesn't want to call in then. She just doesn't want to be part of the show. She just wants to stay.
Maybe she's not able to make a phone call.
Oh, she is. She's not doing anything right now. She's listening to the fucking show. That's why.
So
why would she be? What else could she possibly be doing in Alabama? What is there to do in Alabama? Name one thing to do.
Tip cows.
No, name two things. Okay, name one interesting thing to do, and it's not tipping cows.
Have sex with your cousin?
No. Are you trying to say Karen is too busy to call in because she's having sex with her cousin?
No,
okay,
I'm not
then.
saying that.
All right, that's... Want to make sure.
You said to name something that people do in Alabama.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
I did.
I don't know why they wanted to go back up there. The people that are making the decision on David's license are probably, anyway. I'm sort of listening. I keep losing signal. Your signal, no matter where you go, sucks anyway, apparently. Hey, listen, speaking of sucks, this person that was the mayor of this town in Texas sucked. And he basically tweeted to everybody, when everybody was suffering with the snowstorm that's been going on, people thinking it's the end of the world, he goes ahead and tweets, only the strong will survive. Don't rely on government for your needs. Well, guess what? He resigned. He basically went ahead and resigned seemingly after town residents to fend for themselves in a Facebook post amid a deadly and record-breaking winter storm that left much of the state without power on Tuesday.
That's crazy.
The then mayor of Colorado City, Tim Boyd, wrote an insensitive message for people desperate for heat, water, and power, saying only the strong will survive, and the weak will perish. Who says that? Listen, I understand if you want to go ahead and be, Trumpish and just say things off the cuff, but guess what? It ain't going to work for you. See, Trump has been known to being an asshole. So when he was president, everybody got it that he's an asshole. Drink, marry your cousin, Karen said that things to do in Alabama.
See?
Yep, you're right. You got it. I
was not wrong.
We're in peanut country. They're celebrating the peanut. Well, which makes David's penis fit right in, huh? They say, and this is Tim Boyd said, no one owes you or your family anything, nor is the government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with the power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. Wait a second. If I pay the power company, they owe me power.
Yeah.
Just saying. So it's their job to get the power up and running.
Well, and that's the thing is you don't see mayors or governors saying that when a hurricane comes through.
No, absolutely not. Hey, you know what they should do? FEMA should say, yeah, only strong is going to survive and the weak are going to perish. Good luck. You ain't getting federal aid. Have fun.
No, that's just stupid.
I mean, that's really dumb.
Yeah.
It really is.
This is a natural disaster just like any other.
Yeah.
It's not the people's fault that this winter storm came.
Listen,
they weren't prepared for it because they're in Texas,
right.
And Texas does not usually get this kind of winter storm.
I'm just like, you're right. When we get hit by a hurricane, guess what? The governor's saying we need FEMA. We need help. We're going to suffer. Do you see the people at FEMA or the government in Washington say?
They gather together and they are there to hand out food and water and anything that people need.
Well, you know what it is? Here's what it is. It's the people, the residents are rising up and saying, this is bullshit. What's going on? We need help, not a governor.
The thing being, though, in this situation, it may be harder to get to the people because of the snow.
Get snowplows. This is not the fucking New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina. And even then, they should have been able to get there. There's waters and riverways. You can go ahead and drop a fucking couple of boats with some freaking water to get to them. Karen says, by the way, losing signal. She says, oh my God, Ted Cruz took his family to Cancun and left his state suffering. He came back, not his family, but said he left guilty immediately. This is just absolute. Listen, I'm not going to say that every governor or every person is shitty, but I'm just saying we got a lot of shitty governors. We got a lot of shitty mayors. We got a lot of shitty people in office. Not everybody's shitty, though. I'll be honest with you. I think this right here, these outputs, make Governor DeSantis down here in Florida look like a freaking god. Because this is just
go that far.
Well, I'm just saying this is ridiculous. How are you going to go ahead and put your own people who voted for your ass?
Yeah.
And you tell them that nobody owes you or your family anything. Guess what, Mayor of Shitville? You ain't getting reelected in mayor. You might as well count your days. And apparently they weren't that many days, so he just said, forget it, I'm done. I mean, what would totally put somebody in that position to make that type of statement to their residents? They need your help. You think that's a handout? Well, what? You have like a freaking multi-million-dollar generator heating up that 10,000 square foot mansion you live in? I mean, what makes you so much better than me? I have a job, but guess what? I can't work because I'm snowed in. Yeah. I can't go ahead and warm up my family. I can't go to get necessities because I'm snowed in. I need help.
And, you know, with the power going out, it's tough. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
You can't keep warm.
Well, here's the thing the mayor that made that was actually in Colorado City. I mean, it's Colorado. You know about snow in Colorado.
I thought it was in Texas.
This other one was in Texas about, only the strong will survive and the weak will prosper. So they made equally damaging freaking tweets and posts. But it's like, one's in Colorado City. It's like, listen, you know how to keep warm there. And the people in Texas, I feel bad for the people in Texas, but guess what? You probably have enough clothes. You just need to double layer. Maybe it's not long sleeves, but listen, keep warm as best as you can.
Well, I mean, it gets cold in Texas, but it just doesn't usually snow, and not to that degree.
Yeah. 813-699-5353. Listen, we appreciate you guys on the chat over there on Facebook. We appreciate Karen, of course, joining in. John's joining in. It's pretty much those two just kind of bickering back and forth. We had Maddie going in there saying, I need better tunes, and that's all I heard of him. I think he went back to cleaning his house. There was another kind of disturbing thing that I've read, but luckily it's not here in the country. A newlywed South Korean couple said they are undergoing counseling after being told that the windows in the luxurious spa of their 5-star resort were one-way glass, only to discover they were actually full view. So it's double-sided glass.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're over there, horny as hell, and you get to watch these naked women go into a sauna. How hot is that? I mean, listen, no wonder it's so much to go ahead and rent a hotel room. The husband posted a complaint online about the Grand Jeonsun Jeju Hotel on the island of Jeju off the southern tip of the Korean peninsula. He claimed that his wife had used the sauna on several occasions during their stay and had not bothered to use a towel to cover up because they had been told that the windows on the second floor sauna were mirrored. While taking a walk around the hotel on the last day of our stay, we discovered the interior was visible from the outside. We could even see the writing on a thermometer inside the sauna. There were a number of other guests using the facilities, including minors. The guests who had not been named added that windows onto the showers and toilet facilities were also not protected by one-way glass. The man said, my wife and I are currently undergoing psychotherapy as we are so shocked after realizing that we had taken a shower and used toilets that were visible from the outside. Staff at the 522-pound-a-night hotel compounded the problem by claiming that blinds in the sun had been rolled up by mistake and calling the police when they complained, accusing them of obstructing the property's business. Wow. Hey, listen, I've been basically into this whole, how do you put it? Spying, on voyeurism. Mm. So I've been a part of this voyeurism game here that this hotel's been putting on. Why shouldn't I go ahead and complain? This is not North Korea. All right, this is South Korea. So I can understand North Korea just basically shooting you after saying, oh, well, listen, there's a problem with this hotel. Okay, well, bye. Boom. We don't want you here. Well, you don't deserve to live after reporting our hotel. So, I mean, it's like, this is South Korea. In response to criticism online, the operator of the hotel admitted to making mistakes during operations. In a message on the hotel's website, Joseon Hotels and Resorts says, we deeply apologize for causing inconvenience to the customers due to the omission of glass barrier coatings in some areas of the women's sauna. The sauna has been closed until the situation can be remedied. Even if it is remedied, I don't trust it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I fully believe if you're in a public area, you're not locked in. And you know what? What's to say that these mirrors that are in the hotel rooms weren't double-sided either, or had some type of video recording system? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's creepy as shit.
I have a funny story about one-way glass.
Oh, hit me. Let's do it.
So, my brother and I, when we had gone up to, I'm trying to think of where it was. I think it was in Illinois. It was my grandmother's 80th birthday. I was probably like 13. My brother might have been 10. And it was the first time we'd ever seen one-way glass. It was on our hotel room.
Really?
The window that looked out of the hotel room. So from the outside, you couldn't see in. So we're sitting there watching the people walking by outside and like making all these funny faces and like all of this stuff. And my mom, it was just so funny. And then we started making like noises and like getting all excited and like laughing and stuff. And everybody would like walk by and they'd look at the window like, what the hell was that? Because they could hear us, but they couldn't see us. Anyway, it was funny.
Good old days. Good days, huh? Good times. Maddie, good night. Talk to you in a couple of months. John says, here up here where I live in Connecticut, a state trooper got arrested for his third DWI. I'm sure he's going to be out of a job by now. I doubt it. They'll probably give him a slap on the wrist, maybe a couple of week paid suspension, and he'll be back on the streets. Probably drinking and driving again. 813-699-5353. Yeah, Karen, you made it there. She made the corrections on the invite for the bachelor party. This is the He's Getting Hitched bachelor party, March 6th, 7 to 11. And I've already said I'm going. It's over in Bowland. Bowland. Who does a bachelor party at Bowland? Anyway, games, drinks, food. Don't forget to bring a groom a gift. We're going to get a gift? I'm going to get a gift. I'm going to get him a bowling ball. Right? No? I don't know.
What is this, a Christmas Story?
I don't know. No. Christmas Story would be a pink bunny suit. And he would have to wear it. That's a Christmas Story.
That's what you need to get for bachelor gift.
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and get his size. I'm going to go ahead and give him the big bunny suit he has to wear for the entire time he's at Bowland.
That would be great.
I'm serious. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. He's going to wear the big, huge pink bunny suit while he's at Bowland on his bachelor party. This is great. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking because Dad got a bowling ball.
That's... I don't care about that.
She practically dropped it on his balls.
Right? Yeah, I remember that. Damn it. Close. Over here, opened up Microsoft Teams by accident, so everything's frozen right now. Sorry about that, everybody. Jeopardy, do. Obviously, you know Alex Trebek passed away. Ken Jennings went ahead and wrapped up his hosting gig, and the next is going to be the executive producer, Mike Richards.
You know, they're actually lobbying for Mark McGrath to be the host.
What? Why?
He wants to do it.
But why Mark McGrath?
So, because when I was listening to the radio in your car when I was listening to the 90s on 9, because he does the show on there.
So he actually wanted to do it?
Well, it wasn't him that I was listening to at the time. It was a different host, but he was talking about how Mark McGrath wants to do it really badly, and so there's like a bunch of petitions for different people going around right now trying to get them to be hosts, right. And so they started one for Mark McGrath, and they were promoting and trying to get him to be the host.
But honestly, it's like, what does Mark McGrath and Jeopardy have in common? You want Jeopardy to actually have a host that's I think
he would be a good game show host.
I agree, but I think Ken Jennings
I'm not sure that Jeopardy is the right game for him.
Yeah. Ken Jennings, I think, would have been an awesome replacement. He was the one that was named Jeopardy champion, like the grand champion. I mean, I think he would be great. I think would be awesome.
Yeah.
Richards is the executive producer of both Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, and also has plenty of experience in front of the camera, having hosted a number of shows, including Beauty and the Geek and the game shows network Pyramid. I was very fortunate to have a front row seat to watch and study Alex, Richards said. Stepping in as guest host was incredibly humbling, emotional, and a lot of fun. It will be forever my honor of my life. Richards, who will host from February 22nd till March 5th, is the next in a series of planned interim hosts who will make a turn at the stage in upcoming this season. Other upcoming guest hosts include former Today host Katie Couric, Anderson Cooper, and actor Mayim Bialik.
That's what's her name from
Big Bang Theory. Yeah. I think she'll do good.
Yeah.
I mean, she's one of the...
She has that geeky kind of personality.
Yeah, she has the smarts, I think. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of surprised about Mark McGrath. I would see him as a game show host, but not necessarily for that show.
So, Alex Trebek died in November at 80 years old from pancreatic cancer. Richard spent some time with the legendary host before he passed away. He had opened up about how Trebek spent his final days in an interview with Today. He mentioned he had a swing in his backyard he loved. He actually rebuilt it earlier this year. He was very handy. I don't know if a lot of people knew that. And even in his book, he described that he wanted his final day to be sitting on his swing next to his wife, Jean, and kind of watching the horizon. And he got to do that. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't like thinking about your final days. And I guess when you have cancer and you kind of know that, listen, as much as you're going to fight it's going to win.
The thing is, they say that when it's your time,
Yeah.
And, when especially if it's something like that, where it's something that they've been battling with for a while, usually they know before they're about to go. So then they try to do something that makes them happy, and that was his thing.
That was his thing. That was his peaceful spot. That was his happy place.
Yeah.
And good for him. Good for him that he actually got to go ahead and do something that, that he wanted to do. He wanted to go ahead and set up this riding into the sunset type of exit, and he got to do it. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. And finally, let's talk about this restaurant. So in Washington, D.C., a Spotsylvania County restaurant owner says he's staying open after his license was suspended due to COVID violations. I mean, and this one has, if I can get the audio, that'd be great. Yep, I can get the audio. But we're going to do it after this Enterprise car sale ad. Let's talk about it.
I think there's something wrong with what the governor and the health department are doing.
That is the owner of a restaurant, Gourmelts, in Spotsylvania County, who's not following COVID-19 guidelines. That was Matt Strickland, says he doesn't need to be told what to do. Fox 5 Sierra Fox Live tonight in Fredericksburg, inside of that restaurant, explaining what is happening now to the restaurant's future and potential license.
So, by the way, the person there that's reporting in a mask following COVID guidelines, just to let you know.
Sierra.
Marina, this restaurant, Gourmelts, here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, has received 50 complaints for breaking COVID-19 rules. Has been suspended, but clearly they're still operating per usual. Take a look. Servers don't have to wear masks. There's very little social distancing happening in here, and people are still sitting at the bar. But the owner says he doesn't plan to change his mind. Take a listen. Do you believe the coronavirus is real?
Oh, yeah, it's real, just like any other virus is real. The flu's real, pneumonia's real, you know what I mean? It's real. It's just as survival.
The restaurant's called Gourmelts. I'm over here thinking it's got something to do with grilled cheese. I mean, the guy looks fairly...
Paninis, maybe.
Yeah. This is over in Virginia, by the way, apparently.
It's those other viruses. You know, there's no reason that the whole country needs to be closed down because of it. It's not going anywhere. We need to learn to live with it. And as you can see, Americans they're tired of living in fear.
The owner there...
Listen, I agree with the whole living in fear thing. I get it. But the thing is, we still have to follow some type of guidelines because it's not over. And... do you really want to be responsible for spreading the virus to people that don't even know they have it? You know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and say, hey, listen, I'm coming in, I've gotten the vaccine, and I'm tagged and everything, but the next person doesn't, how do you know the vaccine really is working? Yeah. You're just going to go off the numbers, it's 90 blankety blank tested. You don't know that. You don't know that. Matt Strickland, who's the owner of Gourmelts, posted a video on YouTube telling customers that he would not close his place of business. Now, what happens if it's shut down?
I mean, I'm sure at some point the cops are going to come and be like,
yeah, you got to shut down.
You're done.
Strickland said in his video, bottom line is the governor said so you have to comply with these mandates. I told him politely, I said, I'm not in the military anymore. I'm not going to do something just because you tell me to. I'm a civilian now, and if you want me to do something, it needs to make sense, and it needs not to infringe on my constitutional rights, and it needs to be lawful. Well, who's to say what's lawful and what's not? You know what I'm saying? First off, if they're telling you to do it as a government, I think you need to do it, don't you? Don't you? I mean, is that right?
They can shut you down if you don't do it. So.
I mean, those go ahead and shut you down. Then you know what? Then you can go ahead and sue and then lose business and hire lawyers. And I mean, what is it going to take?
You're better off just doing what they say.
I mean,
maybe you're going to lose some business, but it's not going to be as much as you're going to lose if you have to shut down.
They suspended his restaurant license. His license. I mean, he cannot legally run this operation, can he? He has his license suspended for failing to comply with COVID-19 rules. How is he staying open? How are they not shutting him down?
I don't
understand that.
Why they don't have the police posted, because I mean, obviously it's being reported on the news,
right?
So they know that he's doing it.
You know what this is? Now it's like, well, this guy in Virginia is doing it. Yeah. Why can't I do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he's staying open. He doesn't even have a license. His license is suspended. And you mean to tell me he can go ahead and stay open? Well, guess what? I'm going to do the same thing. Apparently, there's no consequences. There's none. And this is not me telling anybody, you need to wear a mask. You need to wear a mask. Personally, I think you should. But if you don't want to wear a mask, whatever. That's your choice to do. We're in a free country. And until they go ahead and make it mandatory, which they can. Nobody says they can't, and they can go ahead and enforce it. Will they? Probably not. But they can go ahead and make it lawful that you have to wear a mask until such time as we feel it's safe. Or they feel it's safe, whatever. But it's like this guy's staying open, and then, you know what? I blame the state for not doing anything, or the county, or whatever. They're not doing anything about it. And apparently, maybe these people that are in the county don't feel the same way as the county does. They feel, hey, listen, this guy makes a point. All right, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to suspend his license, give him a slap on the wrist. I mean, what else do you do?
There's people still going to the restaurant, so obviously the people going to the restaurant don't care.
No, they don't. And I think that's part of his following is that he basically, listen, come on in. The virus is real, but it's no better or it's no worse than getting the flu. It's no worse than getting the common cold. It's no worse than that, which I have my reservations on that. Yes, this thing has killed people, but so is the flu. Yes, this has made people very ill. So is the flu, and so is the common cold, and so is anything else that's out there. So when somebody tells me you need to wear a mask, why? I'll say why, but like I'm just going to do it just because it doesn't bother me. And on top of that, I don't want anybody looking at me weird. I mean, yeah, I kind of have this thing where I feel people are watching, but I'm just going to wear it because it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I can breathe fine. For the people that don't like to wear them, that have asthma problems and stuff like that, you know what? You do what you want to do. But I've also heard, too, that wearing these cloth masks for an extended period of time, you're breathing in your own carbon dioxide. I mean, and when you cough, where does it go? It goes in the air anyway. The mask is not 100% foolproof. You have openings everywhere. It's going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's going somewhere. So, yeah, maybe...
I don't know. I've sneezed in a mask, and it definitely stays in the mask because I'm feeling it for...
And that's the thing. You're breathing that in. You're breathing that in. And
it's your own sneeze.
But here's the thing, though. You really think that all of your sneeze is held in. Okay, fine. It does protect some of it. Maybe most of it. But 1 droplet, 2 droplets, that's all it takes. And it's going in the air anyway. And you're breathing that in. So it's like, is the mask 100% effective? No. There's still a chance that 2 people with masks, even social distancing, coughing, can still fucking get it. Because I hate to break it to you, but your nose and your mouth are not the only open orifices on your face. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a break because we need a movie change. We're working in a drive-in theater over here, except the drive-in is in our son's room, which, by the way, does not have two-way glass. Thank God. You sick people. Anyway, don't go anywhere. We're going to come right back right after this. We're going to have memes and more fun right after this. Don't go anywhere. Please.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
When you were young, you were like all the other kids. But your folks didn't have the time to give doors through with the key. But you searching for what can make you bleed. You're so afraid that this is anything at all, yet you keep looking out of that keyhole. Behind the little dress of fear and apathy, pretending like you've seen that this to be seen. Erasing easily your highs and all your lows with just the right amount of pills and alcohol. This night is way more strange than it may seem. And you are now loving till you bleed. You can just fix it with another pill. Open your
Mask, wear a mask. Is this really much to ask? Tie some fabric round your face. Oh, it's the simplest of tasks. At the gym, at the store, don't treat it like such a chore. No, these mandates aren't malicious. All your theories are fictitious. Stop the lies, stop the fights. No one's taking away your rights. All this speculation makes me need a flask. Come on and read some data. All you masturbators, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask.
It's a mask, it's a mask. Heaven's sakes, it's just a mask. Such a shame that asking folks to follow rules gets you harassed. You can shout, you can glare, but listen, Karen, I don't care. Never seen folks so dramatic over a f***ing piece of fabric. Hard to breathe, feels too hot. Quit your bitching, there's a thought. Suck it up, and don't you give me any sass. We've got a lot to do, and it's not just the flu. So wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Get your head out of your ass. Try to think of someone other than yourself. It's all we ask. While you sit watching Fox, ignoring science and the docs. Wow, your ignorance is showing as the death toll keeps on growing.
Case by case, test by test. Don't forget, you're not oppressed till we put this damn pandemic in the past. Try not to be so grouchy, have some faith in Fauci. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wash your hands and wear a
mask. Let's see if Charles can screw things up again. We're back to the Charles Richardson Show.
We come screaming into this world, call it springtime. Tears of hope and joy.
When you get a chance, go ahead and visit rawtalkonline.com. Rawtalkonline.com is the home of the Charles Richardson Show and many other shows as well. We have the Morning Domination crew where it starts at 7:30 with the Just for Fun crew over there in Georgia. It's called the Morning Mayhem with DJ Scotty. Listen to them from 7:30 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. And then right after that, it's the Steve Jarrett Morning Show from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Your mornings have never sounded so great when you go to rawtalkonline.com. And also, don't forget to check out Southpaw Customs on our site. Go to the merch site, and there you go. You got our very own Charles Richardson Show shirts made by Southpaw Customs. If you're looking for something for yourself, go to SP Custom 6 on Facebook. Follow them on Facebook with their term, SP Custom 6. That's Southpaw Customs. Let's go to the memes since alright, let's fly by over here. No, we don't have that one anymore. You have two cameras on you now.
Why?
I don't know. I forgot to take one off because David's not here. Let's do that. There we go. All right, so here is one meme. Amazing new lipstick that helps you lose weight. It's the compact Gorilla Glue. Everybody loves Gorilla Glue. This one is a very big visual. Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred, and then you have the hitch at the end of his penis. And you get the idea.
It's the shadow that you always see of Alfred Hitchcock.
That's true.
And then they've got a trailer hitch sticking out of his...
Yeah. Trailer hitch. His cock's not that big.
How do you know?
I've heard stories. This one is got a still tree saw, and apparently it shrunk the saw part, and it says, damn, it's cold outside. Toddler is a noun, emotionally unstable, pint-sized dictator with the uncanny ability to know exactly how far to push you towards utter insanity before reverting to a lovable cuddle monster. Toddler. Yeah. See, I think they made, because see, it's TOD-DLER. I think it should be TODD-LER. That made more sense. Anyway, this is a statement. If it doesn't bring you energy, inspirational orgasms, it doesn't belong in your life. This must be the weather our parents walk to school in. Yeah. Talking about the deep snow that's going on.
Yeah, uphill both ways.
Yeah, right. It's never downhill.
No,
it's never with a sled.
Uphill both ways.
Right. It's never a sled. I never wish death upon anyone who wrongs me. I wish for a sudden explosive diarrhea while stuck in traffic with frequent sneezes. I would have to go that way, yeah. Here's a snowman basically hitchhiking with a sign that says Florida. This is across the country right now. And it's National Hate Florida Day. This is a map of the United States with basically every state with the exception of like South New Mexico, South Arizona, South California, and Florida. Basically all that. But we're the only ones with the 70-degree mark. Everybody else, the warmest I see is 55. It's National Hate Florida Day. Here's a guy laughing, big Mexican with a Mexican hat. The Mexican word of the day is acquitted. Democrats should acquitted while they were ahead. Tide Pods. We have the dumbest consumers ever. Gorilla Glue. Hold my beer. Here's a bag. Parenton takes a village and a vineyard. Here's a black and white cartoon character with a bag of popcorn. No, I don't watch soap operas. I have Facebook. There is a new episode every 5 minutes. Here's a little boy and a little girl. Today we see if we can make mom go completely batshit crazy, okay? We were so close yesterday. The best sex is when you don't have to worry about how loud you are. I agree. This one's got the gopher. You all thought, oh no, this is the hedgehog. Fuck. The hell is February? Groundhog Day. Groundhog. As you all thought I was playing. As message in a bottle coming out of the ocean, we have been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Oh no, I had one like that.
You had one of those with it was on the table.
It was on a picnic table written in the snow.
Yeah. Extended warranty. Oh, God. And those are your memes for today, February 19, 2021, on a Friday. John Monroe says, hey, whatever happened to the Gorilla Girl Glue? Did she get surgery and it was successful? Do you know? I don't know what happened to her. Nobody cares. The Gorilla Glue Girl. Is that what she's going to be named?
Yep, that's her name for the rest of her life.
She and the How About That Girl.
You're the Gorilla Girl girl.
Yeah.
I can't even say it.
The Gorilla Glue Girl. Yeah, I have to slow down when I say it. Her and the How About That Girl are going to share a bus together. Oh, my God. 813-699-5353. Something, there are a few things we didn't get to last week, and I'm trying to get to them. By the way, do you have good news?
I can if I go grab my phone out of the living room.
Yeah. Well, I told you it was there before. You didn't pick it up?
You told me it was there. That doesn't mean I grabbed it.
Oh, my God. Okay, well, you go grab it. I'm going to go ahead and talk about a topic that probably you could care less about. Oh, man. Anyway, so entertainment centers and outdoor amusement parks are starting to reopen in New York, actually. As the COVID-19 positivity, whatever, the rate continues to decline. And Governor Andrew Cuomo announced Wednesday that more reopenings ahead of the warmer months. The indoor family entertainment centers are now able to resume. They can go ahead and open now at 25% capacity as of March 26th. Reopening protocols include wearing face coverings, social distancing, temperature checks, and frequent cleaning. Rides and attractions that cannot allow for proper social distancing or frequent cleaning must remain closed. Shortly after, outdoor amusement parks can then begin reopening beginning April 9th at 33% capacity. Again, face coverings, temperature checks, and frequent cleanings all still mandatory. Tickets will have to be sold in advance, and amusement parks must have staggered entries and exits. The government also said overnight summer camps can plan to reopen in June with testing protocols in place. Cuomo said, "We hope the current trajectory stays until June. Our eye on these variants of interest, but they can plan on reopening." New York has since seen a decline in coronavirus cases following the end of the, quote, holiday surge. The state's 7-day average positivity test has declined for 40 straight days, and the state has reported its lowest 7-day average since November 28th, according to the governor. So, congratulations to New York. Wasn't New York at one point in time like the epicenter of the coronavirus?
They had really high rates for a long time.
They've turned it around a lot. That is actually very, very good. So they're opening their parks. They actually have indoor amusement parks, believe it or not. They can go ahead and open up their parks later on this month. Sad news out of San Antonio. A chimpanzee and several monkeys and some lemurs, thank you, and an uncounted number of birds had died after a nonprofit San Antonio area wildlife sanctuary lost power amid the record low temperatures. It's yet another casualty of the unforgiving winter weather that has seized much of Texas. Primarily primates. Executive Director Brooke Chavez told the San Antonio Express News that the power went out early Monday at the 70-acre sanctuary that houses more than 400 primates. Chavez staff and volunteers mobilized generators, space heaters, propane tanks, and blankets. As the temperatures reached single digits, the staff broke out carriers to evacuate animals to the San Antonio Zoo, but Chavez says her and her staff began to find dead animals throughout the sanctuary. So, very sad over there because of the climate change. It kind of sucks. I mean, again, are we going to go ahead? Is the mayor going to go ahead and say something like, hey, only the strong will survive? Oh, you fuckhead. These people, these animals are in captivity, you know. John says, I'm out of work because of the entertainment world shut down. An in-house roadie and an outdoor amphitheater. I don't know if he's joking about that or not. He might not be. I've seen how they make fun of him on the show. A black franchisee accusing McDonald's of racial discrimination. What? The black owner of 14 McDonald's franchises says the company favors white owners and denied him the chance to buy restaurants in more affluent communities, according to civil rights lawsuit filed on Tuesday in federal court in Ohio. The suit, filed by a former professional baseball player, Herbert Washington, alleges that the Chicago-based fast food chain discriminated against him, leading to a $700,000 sales gap between black and white-owned McDonald's franchises. I mean, is that for real? Are you really going to deny somebody? Listen, you got a boatload of money. You come in and you buy a franchise. I don't care what color you are. You want to buy a franchise over there? Fine. Wow. You know? And if their people are racist, well, you know what you do? You kind of just stay in the back and collect your money. I don't know. Excuse me. Franchises in low-income neighborhoods cost more to operate, have higher employee turnover, and are not as profitable, alleges Washington, a former Michigan State University track star. By regulating black owners and to the oldest stores and the toughest of neighborhoods, McDonald's ensured that black franchisees would never achieve the levels of success that white franchisees could expect. This is according to the lawsuit. Black franchisees must spend more to operate their stores, while white franchisees get to realize the full benefit of their labors. More than 50 former black McDonald's franchise owners had made similar claims in a lawsuit filed against the company in October, saying they were forced to sell around 200 stores over the last decade. So what McDonald's is pretty much doing is probably the same thing every other freaking company is doing. And this is part of the Black Lives Matter thing. This is all part of it, and I get it. what does it matter if you go ahead and own a McDonald's that is white or black? What is the point? You know, is there anywhere in there that states you can't own a McDonald's if you have the money for it?
I'm sure there isn't.
Right. So it's like, listen, if I want to own a McDonald's out here in Port Charlotte, do I have to be white? I mean, is that one of the things?
I doubt it in Port Charlotte.
Right. No,
But if you were in, like,
Northport,
Punta Gorda Isles or something like that,
right.
you know?
Fisherman's Wharf. Which, by the way, who would have a fucking McDonald's in Fisherman's Wharf?
I'm just saying. Well, PGI probably doesn't have any McDonald's either, but I'm just saying.
They're too good for that.
Places that, you know, have a little bit...
Naples.
More money. Yeah.
Let's talk that. Naples. How about Naples? That's full of rich white people anyway. I mean, it's a rich area.
Right.
Maybe it's not all white, but I'm sure most of it is.
Probably.
So, like, if you owned a McDonald's in Naples, you have to be white? Why? Why does it have to be that way? You know, and this are we now starting to see McDonald's? Are we starting to see McDonald's come out as being racist now?
As sad as it is, there's a lot of people who have a lot of money who are racist.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of people who have a lot of money that aren't also, but, you know, people who are rich tend to be a little bit more stuck up and may also be racist.
They have ego. Well, yeah, true. According to the lawsuit, the number of black McDonald's franchise owners in the U.S. stands at 186 today, down from 377 10 years ago. The company said in response that while the total number of U.S. restaurants has risen around 12,500 at the end of the 1998s to 14,000 today, the percentage of stores owned by blacks is broadly unchanged. Well, wait a second. So the number of stores rose, and the number of black people owning those stores declined. Not only declined, but declined in half from 377 to 186. Because if you take 186 and multiply it by 2, that's 372. So by more than 50%, they declined, but the number of stores has risen to 1,500 more than it was.
That doesn't necessarily
12 years
say
ago.
anything, though, because it could just be that less black people are wanting to buy a McDonald's.
And John makes a point, too. Do you think rich people in general would eat at McDonald's? I mean, sort of, but not as much.
No, probably not.
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter what race you are, because if you're really trying to cater to the spoiled white people, guess what? It's not gonna matter because they're not gonna eat at McDonald's anyway.
They're eating at a 5-star restaurant. They're not eating at McDonald's,
or at the very least Chick-fil-A. You know what? If you want your fast food, at least go to a fast food that actually serves good food. That's Chick-fil-A. Are you really going to want to eat a hamburger that can basically not spoil? I mean, come on now. You take a hamburger, you take a patty, leave it on the freaking desk. It ain't going to rot. That thing is like freaking manufactured. I'm just telling you. I mean, listen, I eat them too, but my God, it's like I think we're a little bit beyond ourselves here. And McDonald's may be the same thing. Colombia. So, with everything going on with coronavirus, and of course people trying to go ahead and go to the hospital and find space in the hospital, and all these people saying, "Oh, there's no more room in the hospital." Yep, hospital. In Bogota, Colombia, a shortage of hospital beds during the coronavirus pandemic has led architects there to design portable inflatable chambers for coronavirus patients that can be placed in gyms or parking lots. The domes, which are about 16 feet wide, can house 2 patients and are connected by inflatable hallways. Tubes help circulate air, which can cycle through 16 times an hour. Developers around the world have devised other inflatable or pop-up structures to cope with the wave of this COVID-19 patients. For some some for small wards, others for a few patients, and some just for individuals. The version over there at Brigada's La Salle University includes 8 interconnected domes that can house 16 patients and cost about $15,000. Alex Perez, who's the architect professor, says we wanted to do something to respond to the health emergency the world is going through. At the start of the pandemic, many health systems collapsed and patients were put in gyms or airport hangars. Well, tell that to the people that were the National Guard that stood and had to pee in a fucking parking lot. Anyway, that's beside the point. The collapse in the patients, but the conditions in those places were not always the best. Perez and his team on Tuesday displayed a set of domes built at a local factory. It took less than an hour to set up and inflate them on the basketball court. These structures allow you to isolate coronavirus patients, but also keep an eye on them because they're transparent. 3 sets of domes have already been dispatched to cities in Colombia for use in vaccination campaigns. Perez says the university has made 12 sets so far with funding from Colombia's Ministry of Science. The Ministry of Magic. So I'm taking a look at these balls. I mean, they're basically inflatable tents.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and you put people there. It's like, it's kind of like two-way glass. You can see in there.
You know what that makes me think of? E.T.
Yes. E.T. phone home. E.T. coronavirus.
When they caught him and took him to the...
Well, they had him in like a no, it wasn't the same thing. But they had like the track from the
like the quarantine tunnel.
Yeah. They had the tunnel, but they were just putting him in like,
it was like a trailer.
They put him in a clean room though. That was just a regular clean room that they put him in. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it just the
it kind of sounded fairy like.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get it. Yeah, I get what you're going with that with E.T. Oh, man, E.T. Love E.T. Is that on Disney Plus, by the way?
E.T.?
Yeah.
I don't know. Never really looked for it.
We should try and look for it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, we are getting closer to the end.
I have good news.
Yes, we have good news. Good news to tell you. And we're going to do it right now because it is 48 after the hour and we got about 5 minutes to go ahead and kill with the music. And we're going to do it right now. Friday, good news, everybody, to go ahead and start your weekend off the right way. It's coming right at you, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The weekend is almost here. The good news with Alyssa is next. Stay tuned.
I am still above.
must be an angel. You're in disguise, but you show the truth with no lies. And only God could put such a twinkle so deep into your eyes. Are you an angel? You save me from myself. You're an angel, here to save me from myself, from myself, from myself, from myself. Won't you save me? Oh yeah, baby, can't you save me? Oh yeah. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Are you an angel? Here to save me from myself. You're an angel, here to save me from myself. Can't you save me, ah, pretty angel? Won't you save me, ah, pretty angel?
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
Let's go ahead and get this biatch closed up and get out of here. Let's go ahead and with the news. Good news with Alyssa here. Big Titties McGee coming at you right now.
Volunteers in Texas saved thousands of sea turtles from the shocking cold weather. In the midst of a mind-bogglingly severe cold snap, heroic efforts are being made in Texas by warm-blooded animals to save thousands of their cold-blooded neighbors who lack the ability to fend off the freezing temperatures. Volunteers at Sea Turtle Inc., a rehabilitation center, and among the local community on South Padre Island in the Gulf have so far rescued more than 4,900 sea turtles from death by cold stunning. An event that causes the turtles to fall into comatose if the water drops below 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow. So that basically saves them?
Well, no, they took them out of the water.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it.
The normally balmy lagoon off the south tip of Texas is a place where sea turtles live year-round. A rarity for the migratory species, but the area lost power earlier in the week. Volunteers' efforts had, by Tuesday, already managed to scoop up 1,700 turtles, lining them up in rows on tarps in a nearby convention center that was donated for an emergency space. The community tried to help the turtles out of their comatose state by warming them in kiddie pools. By the end of the day, there were 3,500 turtles in the makeshift TICU.
Hey, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Meanwhile, in the Gulf, Texas game wardens used patrol boats to fish out hundreds more that had lost the ability to move their flippers in the cold water. According to an update by Wendy Knight, executive director of Sea Turtle Inc., another 1,000 cold-stunned turtles had been brought in, including the one that was 150 years old and weighed 400 pounds.
Damn. That's a big bitch.
Yeah. The love and support of people who just want to help things that can't help themselves is overwhelming, Knight told NPR. It is a huge, huge community effort. Gina McClellan, a 71-year-old retired professor and volunteer, told the Washington Post, we very often don't even think about the cold's impact on animals because we're so worried about our own electricity and water. With this kind of event, it's a classic display of humanity toward animals.
There you go.
SpaceX to the rescue.
Yay.
SpaceX's Boca Chica launch facility came Tuesday night and delivered a massive commercial generator to Sea Turtles Inc., which they used to power the heating of their enormous tanks and the equipment in their hospital.
So basically, big rescue operation goes successful. That's good. That is awesome.
Yeah, there's pictures of all the turtles in their little kiddie pools and on tarps and...
Send it over to the team page, not the team page, but the team chat, and I'll go ahead and make sure it's posted. Visit it on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page. In the meantime, too, if you like what you hear, go ahead and share it to your friends, coworkers, cousins, inner cousins, and if you're in Mississippi, your wife/cousin. Go ahead and make sure you share the show and love the show. We'll see you Wednesday, hopefully with the return of Karen and David. Right back here on the Charles Richardson Show. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Fly too high, I get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't